David Schultz. I'm the president and founder of MediaLogic, and we're a marketing firm based here in Albany, New York. Before we had Groff in as our managed service provider, we actually had internal resources, and we got to a point where the gentleman who was in that role really felt like it wasn't a full-time opportunity anymore, and he really wanted to move on to a bigger opportunity, and it was actually he who recommended that we look for an outside managed service organization. I think there are lots of different things that Groff does for us that are very helpful. Number one, obviously keeping our network operational is very, very important to us. We have about 45 users on it, both Mac users, PC users, so it's a fairly complicated network environment, lots of very, very large files. So keeping that up and running is probably job one. At the same time, on the client side, Groff provides great desktop support using a remote tool that they have in place where people are having a problem, they just call up and somebody can remote into their desktop and solve the problem, and it works really well. I think that the thing that we notice probably the most is that when you have multiple things happening at once, and it doesn't happen very often, but you might have a couple of people having desktop issues and maybe there's a network thing that's come up, instead of having one individual who has to try to juggle and prioritize all three of those things, you have multiple people at Groff who are really attending to them all at the same time. I think the staff is excellent. I really enjoy working with them, and I really find them to be extremely responsive both on the network side and on the desktop side. I would definitely recommend Groff to any business really who's looking for managed service support, absolutely. I would say the biggest reason is that we really view the Groff team as an extension of our own company. We trust them, we work with them very closely, and they've done a great job for us.